Oh no. I don't like that we start with 2 of them over here. There might be some in my hand. We start with very few 1s also, which is troubling. Well, that's not great. So, that probably means I have no 1s in my hand. The back-to-back 3s over in ZZT's hand, like, I was hoping to have some of the regular cards be a little bit friendlier here. Five clues are going to be useful because they help us know that other cards in our hand can be safe to discard, and we can discard weirdly as a way of conveying information. Hey, Coupon. I mean, to be determined. To be determined. I assumed Jim just tells ZZT about 1-5. Maybe Kefka will make a wrong turn, though, and go to Demacia, because it sounds similar. There aren't even, like, 2s in anybody else's hands. I mean, Kefka is interested in both spinning and winning, independently of each other, I would say. Okay, they're gonna go with that 5. So, I don't have the Null 5 in my discard slot. That's all I can confidently say here. I'm going to discard this card. Hey look, it's another, it's the green one. Of course it is. That is the only ideal discard. No. Like, in one way in Chateau, but I would say mostly I don't want ZZT to discard at all. Like, I want to leave, like, save. I don't want to have any unsaved discards ever. Whoa. Jim was already told about that. Okay. This is interesting. That doesn't mean anything to anybody else, so right now I believe I should play my newest card as the Null 1. But it's a little dicey since they gave the clue to Jim. But that's because Jim also has... That's not a Null 1. I mean, I was gonna play that card anyway. Do I play this card? I'm gonna want ZZT to include Jim about a 5 again. I think it almost makes sense if they do. If then Ari includes Jim about their 4 as a follow-up after I blind played this card. But, you know, I don't think ZZT's gonna do that. It would probably be better to clue me 1 again if they want me to play this card. So they discarded this 3. Which, yeah, I mean, I was gonna play this probably anyway. Nope. Interesting. So was Ares clue to Jim, like, actually, were they thinking in terms of freaking cluing the 2 and bluffing this? Because that's no good. You can't be, like, weird, ambiguous on top of a bluff with nulls. Like, that's no good. Am I just gonna keep playing down the line here? I mean, Jim has to clue ZZT's 3, or their 1. They can just clue the 1. And then I'll just play my newest 1, and that's fine for right now. Oh, well, I guess I maybe clue Airing? I don't know. We needed to clue the 1, I think. But that's fine. They can do that. I double clued the 5. It discarded there. I don't know which of these two to play. Alright. Oh, that's why they didn't include ZZT, obviously. Of course, we couldn't actually get a variety of ones available. That would be entirely too helpful. The fact I played should tell Jim they don't have a Null 1. If this is playable, they should bluff or finesse area, I think. Well, you do something that doesn't make sense, Iron First, and hope you can do that in such a way to convey that they shouldn't discard. Because we have, you know, several things that are established and make reasonable sense. They just discarded their middle card. Okay, well, that was what I wanted to play anyway, so... Cool, cool. Dragonette, Null is a suit that you cannot clue in any fashion. I think ZZT should clue Jim about a 5 now. That's what I think should happen here. Possibly about a 4. Actually, the 4 is good. Maybe cluing Jim about the 4 is good, because we've got the duplicate 4s over here. So I think cluing Jim about the blue 4 is good. And it should be a 4 clue, not a blue clue. Oh my god. Okay. Did you guys know that Jim's got a 5? Look, 3rd time's a charm. ZZT will now clue Ari about their blue 4, probably. What was with the strict discard to begin with, then? Why would I play my newest at that point? That was the only card that was still left in my hand, originally. Because you guys both did weird things, so I thought it was pretty clear that I had the Null 1 in my hand, but apparently not. I think that was pretty ambitious for everyone to do weird things when there is no Null 1 on the table, or Null 5. Because I was reading it that I had the Null 1, and then we're telling Jim to follow up once I get my Null 1 played. Well, that went approximately as expected, but we also had a worse starting hand than usual by far. Like, why would you want to lock Jim's hand? Yeah. But yeah, our starting hands were miserable. So all of that was easy. So, Ari double clues the 5 here. I mean, eventually we needed to save the Null 2, but only after this happened. My instinct is that this clue is telling me to play my newest, but then I'm like, that's a bit much, probably. Oh, well, okay, I was, like, maybe that means this is the Null 1. And also ZZT discarded, oh. Wait, you discarded this card? Oh. Hey, lost my account. Okay, well this changes everything. I'm dumb. Alright, never mind. Everything's my fault. I thought ZZT discarded this card. I thought for sure ZZT discarded this card. So that's, I was like, I thought that was just a follow-up, like, okay, well, that's telling me to go ahead and play this. No, it wasn't that. Okay, I'll, wait and just, play normal for a second here. And then, like, I felt like I'd been clearly told the, Null 1 was in my hand, based on the back-to-back, weirdness. But, there is only one bit of weirdness. Oh, that's just because we had Null clues available. That wouldn't be the default. So we could handle that either way. Alright. Well, ZZT had discarded this card. I would have felt, I feel a lot better about my place. ZZT did not discard that card. So... The third 5 clue felt once again like it was kinda telling me to keep going, but yeah, okay, nope, that's I'll take plenty of blame here. Yeah, I mean, stuff discarding is reasonable. But, yeah, no, I like, well, I mostly like this 5. Like, if this was the second 5, which it never could be, because the 3 would have been discarded instead, but then I'm happier with it, but... because with the Null suit, you have to find new ways to convey information, Kildafan. And what cards you are discarding is information, and if you are doing something that is out of the ordinary, that is specifically relevant information. Alright, do we want to just immediately try again and fail horribly again? That's my default thought. Alright, as soon as Jim says ready, I'm gonna press this restart button. No looks rough, yes. Oh, did somebody leave the game? It says everyone's here, but... Or wait, no, I'm looking at this. ZZT left. Alright. Alright. Hey, hi. This is a little better. Probably. I mean, it's not like strict convention for most of us, Kilda, but it's just kind of a logic-driven basics that by default, if you have no reason to do something else, you will discard your oldest card you haven't been told about, basically. So when you diverge from that script, then it is more complicated and weird, basically. And, you know, there's a variety of other things that could apply to, but that's the most direct. The reason you discard your oldest card is because people have had the most time to tell you about it, therefore it's the least likely to be relevant. Look, we did Super Meat Boy earlier playlist. I hope this is the Null one. I hope it's a bluff, not a red one, but a red one would actually be great too. We've got a red 3 and red 4 here. Okay. Sure. I'm going with that, though. Are you telling me to keep going down the line? Aries like leaning in to the bluff. Like, interesting. Oh right, I've still got the Super Meat Boy script running, so I can't type the number 1. I should probably fix that. There we go. I mean, we've got the time though, we should probably just clue... Okay, it's over here. Yeah. They knew it was going to be playable. We're not, like, there's no... Just read it as a normal clue, no reason to read it as anything weird. Okay. Yes. Well, only because of the follow-up hype. Like, I was already playing my newest one, ZZT clued Airy over here, and then Airy also followed it up with the 3 there, which would only make sense if the red one was visible. Okay. If I'm clued about 2s again, I know one of these is the Null 2. Why didn't you play your red 2? Do I read that as an odd choice or not? I mean, it is an odd choice. Correct, Sparky. I don't know why Ari discarded there. Yeah, exactly, in Shatter. I just have to play, but do have to put some consideration on those. That's on Airy. Although if... oh god. Everything's going wrong even though nothing, like... nothing happened. Just Airy didn't... Why did ZZT play? Why did ZZT play? Well, I mean, the correct choice is to not misplay, then. Well, I mean, honestly, like, I think cluing me about the red one was still correct, because, like, we have comfortable time to clarify regular stuff. So we should probably just clarify regular stuff most of the time and just make sure it happens cleanly. It's possible they should have waited a turn to see if I would play it, though. Well, you're afraid to play your red card now because you should have played it last time, but just go ahead and include Jim purple cards. That's really what there's to do here, unless I've got the Null 2. Yeah, the reverse bluff pulled the null one. Just going with that instead of purple. I mean, that's fine. We got 2 strikes because Ari didn't play the red 2 when they were supposed to. And everyone decided that was terrible. Which, I mean, it was, but... Oh hey, one of these is the red 3. Convenient. Jim can tell ZZT about the red 4... once it gets into their discard slot. I have to play this. Yeah. Okay, so that's the red 3. Jim discarding is bad, but we don't really have a choice. Nope. So normally that would be because this is the green 3. What was my strongest reason that I thought this was the red 3? Oh, that Ari actually played the red 2 finally. That's not a strong enough reason. So we have to play this if this is not red, then okay. So that was normal then. Just Ari finally figured out playlist Super Meat Boy was earlier tonight. Well, let's hope my discard's safe. I mean, if I don't give that clue, I'm discarding anyways, so... Okay, they discarded rather than played that, which is good. Okay. My instinct is to clue Ari about 2 5s. I could also tell ZZT they've got 1 4. which loses us the Null 3. Yellow is bold because it's telling Ari that it's the yellow 3. Probably so, huh? And yeah, we have another turn to possibly save the Null 3. Because this is a playable. And this actually, ZZT knows this is a red 4 from this clue, which is pretty nice too. Okay. Look, we just can't get another strike. It's fine. Oh, they knew that was a blue card. Right. They actually have 2 playables. Hey, Alchemist. How do we tell them to play rather than to not discard? Kind of depends on them seeing the Null 5 and the Null 4, huh? I wish the yellow 2 had been played, then I would like clue 2. Hey Dobby, this is yeah, we've got a null suit, we cannot clue it at all. It's nonsense. We played 2 of them so far. ZZT could discard their red 4. I like that play a lot, actually. It's really hard to distinguish, this is weird because you can't discard, and this is weird because you need to play. Yeah, the latter almost never exists in a normal game, so... If we had one more clue, we could clue yellow and 2 to emphasize we have clued everything else in their hand. They could both discard and we play the 4 and we figure out. Killed it well. This is with an advanced silly variant for sure. Oh, this is interesting. So that's a 1. Are you telling me to play card 1 or the card next to it? They have to be showing me a safe discard for a reason, though. Hey, sadistic waffle. Yeah, like... The assumption is I've got Null 3, 4, or 5. It really could be any of them at this point. This I don't think can be the Null 5. People have been too happy to let me discard, I think. Hey, Swirlian. Yeah, one of them is from, like, direct clue information. Like, we know this card's not red because of a clue. The crossed out is because of other cards I can see. All the 5s have been played. Or, all the blues have been played, rather. And we know it's not a 1, 2, or 3, and we've seen the other blue 4, so we know it's not blue there. Okay. I cannot yet play off of this. Yeah, and so because they played the blue 5 last turn to get the extra clue. One of those cards is important. They wouldn't be telling me about the multi-5 yet. So... Okay. I just want more clues right now, I think. Just getting ready to play the red 3 is fine for now. Oh god, Layla's side, no. Yeah, the fact there's no multis here is essential, I feel. The quest, or exclamation mark, means there's only one of that card left. I think a 2 clue to Airy is okay now. Maybe. It's still scary. Yeah, we've got non-5, non-red on the purple too. Oh yeah, purple. Purple to Airy would be great. Not anymore though. Do we want to look for the other Null 3? Do I have the other Null 3 and they were trying to get me to play it instead? ZZT did the normal discard, yeah, okay. I don't know if we can do this with the other Null 2 in here now. God, this is awful. If I'm cluing Jim, it seems like I'm actually cluing Jim, which we don't really want to do. I want to clue Jim so that they can choose which card to discard to clue A. Like, I think that's too much. Yeah, just the blue for Jim instead of the ones. Is that telling Airy, is that telling Jim too much? Like, Jim's gonna think they've got the Null 5. Yes, Alchemid, it would, but we need to be creative for how to indicate information about these null cards here. So this is gonna confuse Jim, but I think it's a lot of information to Ari. Ari knows that I'm giving Jim that clue for no reason. Jim doesn't know I'm giving that clue for no reason, necessarily. But they know this is discardable trash, so they probably still discard it. ZZT probably still plays. Hopefully Ari can play off of this. This is complicated if I also have the Null 3. I don't think I do. I hope one of these two is the Null 4. I don't believe this is the Null 5. When was the Null 4 discard, the first one? Way back here. Okay. Nope, there's the Null 4. Boom! Okay, okay. How do we deal with this Null 4? And, this is the Null 5? I think they would have told me about it sooner, though. The same way they did, Katana. Wait, we can just wait on it. We just end up cluing the rest of ZZT's hand, maybe. And right now, I just get Jim to play this and clarify more trash. They're gonna think this is Null 5, probably, except they probably see it in my hand, so they're not gonna. We still need to play yellows, too. Like, it feels like if we play, everything else is done, but we need those yellows also. The red is nice because it clarifies more their hand, but... I mean, I think Jim knows that I've got the Null 5, so... I just wanted to clarify their hand if they didn't know better, but I think this is just better. Yeah, it doesn't work that way instead, yep. So, current plan is just to, like, clue all of ZZT's hand otherwise, so that they, know the remaining card has to be the important one. We kind of need to see the, green 5 for that to work smoothly, but... Or we could clue ZZT 5, just a non-5. Okay, so we're forcing ZZT to discard here. I'm okay with this, I think. probably lose, Ricky, but if one of them was the one, then there's something you can do. But if they have like 2, 3, 4, 5 or similar, then you are bamboozled. Okay, so a blue clue to ZZT. Oh, that's true. It could be a finesse if Ari plays their newest. Okay, so it's a 3. Oh, God. And then, of course, they drew this, but that's fine. Jim can give, or ZZT can give them a yellow clue, maybe? They bluffed, Alchemin. Jim told me to play this card, but this card's not playable because it's the yellow 3. Therefore, the only way to make it playable is if Ari plays the yellow 2. Therefore, they play their newest card as if it were the yellow 2. It's not the yellow 2, but it was a different playable card, and that's what we call a bluff. I think this is good. We start narrowing down ZZT's hand. It's not the yellow 2 because Ari played their purple 5. If it was the yellow 2, Ari wouldn't have played their purple 5. I think ZZT should just tell Ari 2 yellow cards. The Null 4 wasn't in their newest slot, so that wouldn't have worked for the bluff at that point, Waffle. And also because there was overlapping bluffs. Or wait. Did ZZT... No, you're right. It actually worked both ways. I'm wrong. It was in position. The blue clue, I'm starting to clarify that ZZT's hand is garbage. Like, I told them about a card that's strictly garbage. So that tells them that something else in their hand isn't garbage that we can't clue. The only reason right now that we couldn't clue it is because it's null. So, I think I'm supposed to play this and Jim's supposed to clue green to ZZT. I kind of want to clue green to them myself, but... Right, okay. I was wondering for a sec, kind of. Okay, ZZT probably still just clues Airy. But yeah, this is a weird variant for anyone that has not been followed it. We've got the Null suit, which cannot be clued with anything. Cannot be clued ever, directly. Okay, that's fair. Yellow 5's been clued, Elegant. They know, in fact, it's exactly a yellow 5 at this point. Well, we want to see the green 5 so that Jim feels comfortable. Jim probably needs to clue ZZT about green right now. But that's their job to do, right? Like, I need to play this. Yeah, I think I need to play this. The yellow 4 wasn't clued twice, Algu. I had the yellow 2 in that slot a few turns ago. Okay, they discarded from this slot. I think that's good. I like that a lot. We're somewhat lucky it wasn't the green 5. Maybe they knew it? No, they didn't. Oh, they might have. ZZT, no. Okay. Those are 2s. Great. I like this information. Alright, so I probably discard this then. That's probably better than cluing ZZT green. Play, 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 play. Well, that's the idea that Aries cluing me and I'm discarding a garbage card for the same thing. Like, discarding there is the same thing as cluing this, except that we have enough time to do it. I don't think we have enough time to do it the other way. But I think we just all need to play our cards. If this is not the 5, it is a problem, but I've been told this was the 5, so... Oh, Jim can wait. That's true. We can really emphasize. Everybody discards that card, yes. Yes! All right. Even after. Okay. Hell yeah. Even after Harry didn't play the red 2, we still got there. Okay. I love it. I love it. Shake it a little bit. Okay. What we did? Yeah, we won. Easy. Easy game. You left copious notes. Okay. I wasn't sure. Was it my hit from the beginning of the game? That's actually... I didn't even realize how long it had been there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, we start with the obvious once clues. Okay. And then, so, we get the reverse bluff here. All well and good. Ari follows up with the continued reverse bluff, which is, oh, interesting. I would have played this, so that would have actually worked. Okay. Like, you added a nest to it. Oh, you were trying to tell me about the 5 with this? Yeah, this didn't tell me about the 5. I can see why you would want it to, but it didn't. It told me I had a red 1 in my hand. So, I played my entire hand out until I find that red 1. So that's lovely. Do this. Now, why didn't you play your red... Oh, right, you can't play your red 2 here. You, here. So we get the 2s here. Why don't you play your red 2 here? Okay. That was your attempt to save this. I gotcha. You did something weird, and then everyone interpreted it as something else. So, let's see. Do I want to interpret that as a not discard? I maybe do. Yeah, like, I mean, when we've already got the 3 and 4 that we want to get played here, and also that's, yeah, not a convention I generally use either, Jim. I think if I'm in Jim's seat, I wait another turn on the Aries weird play just in case it was for this or for a misplay. But yeah, I think Jim just read this as like, I guess I also have the red 2. In that case, you probably should discard it rather than play it? Question mark? I should have commented on discard. I feel left out. Maybe it's a 2? It was not a 2. Okay, yeah, you didn't think it was a delayed play out of Aries' own hand. Yeah. Edit, it was not a 2. Okay, then you... Harry clued what a good chance to play. Prompting you, I'm sorry! Why this card, though? Match the position of your play. But this one was clued. I'm amazed we recovered after this, though. I can't believe we recovered after this. Because, like, we even got the red 4 here lined up for and everything, and, yeah. Conveniently, my entire hand is playable until the end of time. So, it doesn't matter that I've got the Null 5 chilling over here. Okay, yeah, then we get the reverse finesse there. And I briefly consider this might be something weird, because I'm leaning towards this being a red 3, and then I'm like, no, it's not nearly strong enough that this is the red 3. Like, that's just probably the green 3. Ooh. And then we do this. Oh right, Jim didn't pick up on the reverse finesse there, which is fine because it's dangerous to do so, right? As it stands, man, I thought I was safe to discard here, too. You know I can give this clue at least. Which, even without the bluff, I'm giving that clue. Rather than discarding when these guys have trash. Yeah, that's still fairly safe. Okay. And then here, Ari correctly discards rather than play the known playable. Known playables, for that matter. Well, for multiple reasons, partially because they have to. But yeah, we get this lovely chance to bluff out. Holy crap, being bluffed is scary. So we clue this. Like, I'm happy because like it should really be read exactly as the red 4 also. So. And then the rest of your hand's garbage, so that's pretty smooth. And then we're back to 2 clues. I'm like trying, like, I think this was my longest turn, probably. Like, how do we tell Ari to play this card? I really need Ari to play this card. I'm like, considering giving you a 2 clue after this mess, and I'm like, alright, let's just start with the 5 clue, and like, that could be read to save or play this card, and we'll see where we can go from there. And then this, I am reading one of these cards as the Null 4 at present. Is my current read off of this clue, because I was overconfident in how safe this was to discard. Hey, Blue Troll. I'm leaning towards this one. Like, if I have to pick one, it's gonna be that this is the Null 4. But I don't have to pick for a while. I'm not discarding this card or this card once I've been given this clue until I know better. Yeah, the 2s is rough when there's no yellow 2 played yet. Well, ZZT doesn't see any clues that I'm gonna give on my turn. Like, if there's nothing for me to say in my turn and ZZT doesn't give this clue, there's a fairly high chance I discard this guy. So I think ZZT giving that clue is good. As it happens, you draw the 3, but if you don't draw a playable card, I'm not cluing it, I'm just gonna discard. Hey, Toxic. Like, you, like, thought the fact you didn't play your red 2 at the right time was enough to tell me this, but it definitely isn't when both of the other players think it means something else about their hand. But I think ZZT giving me this clue is good. Like, it's still murky, but we know we can clear it up later. And I mean, I don't know how other people were like thinking of it, but, and obviously I still pretty grossly misinterpreted it, but I interpreted it well enough that it wasn't going to be a disaster, right? Like I said, I was believing either this card or this card was the Null 4, not the Null 5. And I figured specifically that this card was not the Null 5 because, like, it feels like I've been safe to discard for longer than I should have been if it was the Null 5. But if it's the Null 4, it made sense, so I'm going to be discarding this card after this one and figure out from there. Like, from this clue, I still feel safe to discard this card. I figure I just want to keep generating clues. I guess it's actually better for me to give the clue to Ari than make Jim do it, because I just want Jim to discard. They are certainly complicated, for sure. I mean, it's, yeah, hard to say how much of it is like, you know, just default overwhelming intuition from hundreds of games of Hanabi versus what specifically makes sense. But if I'm locking 2 cards in my hand and Jim has pure trash, I should give the 3 clue and Jim should discard instead. I think that's better. I mean, I did draw something that optioned the bluff, but it ends up locking up my hand quite a bit too, because then I've got this card that I can't play, this card, and this card that I can't play or discard. So that's somewhat dangerous too, but yeah, I mean, I think we have enough room that it's better to balance the hands rather than give Jim the extra chance to finesse or bluff there. So I think me cluing your 3 and Jim discarding would have been better, but it worked out fine, obviously. And then, like, yeah, we thought about this for a while, and this is what I came up with, and I think Hype actually suggested it. This was great. On this turn, I would have discarded this if I wasn't going to do anything else. So yeah, I just put a question mark in both of those because I knew at least one of those was important, but... And then ZZT conveniently draws that, making Ares a probable play into a more cemented one. And then there was rejoicing. And then I'm like, still trying to catch my breath. I'm like, oh god, we still need to find the rest of the yellows at this point too. Oh no. I really want to try to do something to get the Null 4 playing. But there didn't seem to be any good option for that. Well, Jim's bluff here is awkward because it's bluffing 2 cards. So it doesn't read as a clean bluff. Like, I don't probably play in either position. I don't know, it's weird. Like, you almost have to elevate your level of trust with the null, right? Be like, alright, well, if I'm just trusting everybody, then I'm trusting that they didn't just miss the bluff, therefore it also applies to my hand, therefore it's a legal play, right? Right, yeah, you do have to play... Yeah, I guess that just follows kind of normally. Yeah, it makes sense to everyone. ZZT just doesn't actually gain the info on it. Even though that's what Jim and Ari wanted. And then, of course, Ari draws the yellow 2 right afterwards. So, trying to start the process of telling ZZT about their hand, about the Null 4. So I'm thinking if you had to play a card, you would probably go with the one adjacent here. But if nothing else, we'll be able to follow up with a green clue or something to just tag everything else in your hand, and then you know the last card's the important one. And I now know I've got the Null 5 as soon as you draw the Null 4, of course. Yeah. Exactly, ZZT. Okay, that's what I would hope. That's where, like, I would be somewhere in that same vicinity in your position. It's like, this is probably the Null 4. I don't need to play it yet, so let's see what happens, right? So then this happens, we both draw the yellow 4s. And then they don't clue this, I'm briefly confused. Then I'm like, oh, okay, fair enough. I've also got the yellow 4. I think about this for a little while too, because I'm like, should I clue ZZT about green? Because then that should be enough info to make this playable. But if that's the clue that's being given, then it's not my job to do it. I should play this. This could have been the green 5. Which would have been real sad, but, you know, that's only a 1 in 7 is baseline. Although the green 5 wouldn't be here, I don't think. Yeah, the green 5 wouldn't be here. We probably would, like, it's been playable for a while, right? It's been playable for a while. Okay. Yeah, no, it's not the green 5. The clue everything else hadn't actually occurred to you. Okay, interesting. Like, I thought, like, that was the standard way that we would have to, like, revert to. Because, like, that's... I'm like, thinking, like, basically newbie level strats, right? Just, like, tell everyone everything about their hand. And then if they're not told something about one card, then... Like, if I'm telling you these 3 cards are trash garbage, then the other one probably matters. I mean, green here is also good. It still implies this one here could be a green 5, but pretty dang unlikely. Like, we would have told you a while ago, right? Because we get the clue back when we tell you. Yeah. So green here is also good. I mean, I think Jim's discard is pretty good too. There's no way to know that the green card's not the last card of the deck, Squirrely. And if it is, it's fine. You can draw a 5 as the last card and still play it. Once the last card of the deck is drawn, everyone has one final turn, including the person who drew the last card. One of the remaining 2 cards, but I mean, given the fact that I had already clued the blue card here, and then we clarify the rest of the hand here, it should really only point to exactly this card with a green clue, I feel. But as far as the green 5, they were clued about the green 5. Squirrely, so there was no special mystery there. They were just directly clued that that one was the green 5. And then this nicely clarifies which of my cards is the 5. Which you may not have actually known that you needed to do, but you did, and that's good, because otherwise I'd probably play this card if I don't ever get any clarification. I was very happy to get that clip, like, yes, I know what it is, we can just play it! We can just play it! Everything's great! Everything's great! Yeah, I mean, that's, I still, like, I wouldn't call the one clue garbage, Harry, because we already established I'm, like, very likely to discard the Null 5 without that one clue, so I think the one clue is great. But, the 2s was an important follow-up that clarifies exactly where my Null 5 is, and, like, gives us one more card to discard. Hey, ZZT, you know that card we've told you to play twice already? How about a 3rd time? Alright, that worked. We actually got there on the 2nd try, and we had, like, a horrible disaster in the middle that we were able to recover from. Wow. So, heck yeah. It's not that weird, Elkman, because we, like, you often end up playing a lot of 5s at the end, and playing 5s give you clues back. But that was exhilarating. Very good game, folks. Very good game.